up the midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85. We the Bears, monsters of the midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85.
Take a real Chicago, you can smell it in the air. There's a hungry team called the Soldier Field going nuts, jumping out their chair. Teams rather be anywhere but here. We don't care if it's below zero. Better tougher for the snow, we still gon' break holes. If we win the point flip, we choosing to kick. Cause we got a defense that love to hit. Polarize the link when I smash mouth beats. Slicing up teams like Mike Singletary. Forever repping the seat, making Papa Bear proud. Giving Chicago something to shout about.
We the Bears, monsters of the
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Panda and Grizzly Show. I am Brian the Grizzly here with Baron. We got Panda in the building. How you guys feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what's going on with the Chicago Bears because, I mean, we've already lost many people. I mean, Declan Doyle is now leaving to go be offensive coordinator of the Baltimore Ravens. We got Bieniemy that went back to the Kansas City Chiefs, which is funny because Matt Nagy, who thought he had a head coaching position, ended up still, they replaced him, and he has to go to the Giants to go now be the offensive coordinator. So he's not sitting out the entire season. And now Ian Cunningham has been hired by the Atlanta Falcons,
which is bullshit. We should have got number three picks, but that's picks. Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I think the Bears already knew about this. The question is, what do you do? Now, they can petition the NFL before the draft. They can petition the NFL to try to get those picks back. Do you do that, or block your guy Ian Cunningham, who's been trying to become a GM for all these years, has done great work for you? Do you block him from joining that team, or do you say you've been a good guy, you helped us in the draft, you've done everything we've ever asked you to do, so at the end of the day, we're just gonna let you go?
Well, can they still block him though? I mean, honestly,
No.
I thought he already left, and then if they can't, I mean, would you want to block? I mean, I believe
do you want to block?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, wouldn't he be cool with it?
No, because this is his opportunity to be a GM. He's giving all this to you.
But what my question is, why can't the Falcons change Matt Ryan's title, and so therefore it can reflect for the Bears?
Because they don't want to help you. Why would a team want to help you?
No, they did this whole thing just to get around that. They did a whole thing just to get around that thing.
Here's the interesting thing. So if he's going to be technically by title their assistant GM, then technically they can't hire him because he was assistant GM in Chicago.
Yeah, because it's a lateral move.
It'd be a lateral move.
You can't do that.
What do you do then?
If he can't go, he can't go.
No, but you don't hold on hostage someone who's done all this work for you. You've got that benefit from them. If you do that, you're gonna have people that don't want to come and be there with you again.
Right. Well, I mean, I think Ryan Post should talk to Cunningham and say, "Hey, what do you think?"
What's up, kids?
Yeah. I mean, if Cunningham's like, "Yeah, go ahead, hold me. That's fine. I'm gonna get a position somewhere sometime soon." All right, cool. If he's like, "No, I want to go do this," okay, then fine, let it be it.
You have to, because I mean, he's a minority person, a homegrown minority person who's getting that opportunity at GM. That doesn't happen in the NFL. So at the end of the day, Ryan Post, his job is one thing, but for the good of what's going on in the NFL, he has to let him go. So I understand, and I think the Bears have known about this for a long time since Matt Ryan has been hired. They've known that this is a possibility.
I mean, I'm thinking if it's good for the NFL, then that means the NFL should look out and turn the favor to the Bears.
You should petition them. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Right.
Yeah. That's what it is.
So real quick, Kent, I got to say, I know I'm a bit late. They said it couldn't be done. P-A-T-S, Pats. Look.
Mickey, just straight up Mickey. I personally think that's one of the most Mickey runs I ever seen.
Hey, it does not matter.
Teams are
It doesn't matter because they played everyone who was in front of them and they beat.
they earned the right. But don't make me say that you're a good team, that you're an all time great team. You are
all time. Well, I'm saying that all time.
No, great team. That they're a great team. I don't think they're a great team. I think they're a good team.
If they win, and they win the Super Bowl, everyone else, all the other 31 teams had a chance to win that Super Bowl. If the Pats win, they're a great team. Don't try to make it anything else. If they win, that defense is great. I'm telling you. I've talked about what they actually have. They always talk about the receivers not good. I'm telling you that they are a lot better than we thought. You saw what they did for his passing percentage, his true passing percentage. We've seen it. So I'm just saying that team deserves your respect. And that team, if they win the Super Bowl, it's a great team.
You know what? If they win the Super Bowl, okay, great, they deserve it. However, I won't go as far calling them a great team. What was the final score?
Every single time.
What was the final score? What was the final score against Denver? Against Denver, a backup quarterback. What was the score of that?
Doesn't matter.
That doesn't show.
Your one touchdown was a fumble in their own red zone.
Doesn't matter. They won.
But you can't say it's a great team. You can't say it's a great team, Brian. You have a backup quarterback. You have a backup quarterback who scored 7 points on the first drive.
58, or is it 58? Is that, or is it 57? Super Bowl champions, 59. Super Bowl champions ever. Every year, take 30 times all those years of how many teams there are. If you are a top 58 team, guess what they are? They're a great team. I don't care if you want to put them at number 58.
Okay, a great Patriots team for 2025, 2026? No. A great Patriots team when Brady was running it? Yes.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, you can win, but you can win
in the top 5% of any team that's ever done it if they win the Super Bowl. So you can't call them not a great team. Because, they can say the same thing about Chicago. If Chicago made a way, had a run, and said, well, you were really a great team. No. If you won the game, you deserve it.
Like every single time, the opposing team's actively giving you the game. They're actively giving it to you.
Right. So Brian, in other words, in your words, you're saying the Packers are a great team because of Vince Lombardi trophy. You're saying Vince Lombardi is a better coach than Papa Bear.
The Aaron Rodgers team that won the Super Bowl is a great team.
No,
how many Super Bowls he won?
It does not matter.
Is this team better than the 07 Patriots?
Look at this. Look. So, how many years is the Super Bowl has the NFL been into effect in existence?
59.
No, that's just the Super Bowl.
The current
NFL
over 100. Over 100.
Over 100 years. Okay. Yeah. Now, in the Super Bowl era, there's been 58. In the last 30 years, there's been 30 teams. There has been over 1,100 teams each season that's ever played in this NFL that had chances to win the Super Bowl. Over 1,100. They won their top 58 of no matter what you say. That is great.
Okay.
They are in the top 5% of teams, period.
I see what you're saying. So you're saying
overall of all these teams, they are a great team. It doesn't matter if I won.
You're
saying the organization
taking all context.
I'm telling you that team is a great team because of what they've done. This season, they beat 31 other teams. They're better than the 31 teams that lost last year. They're better than 31 teams that lost 2 years ago. They're better than 31 teams. That's 124 right there, and that's only in 4 years. So now take that and extrapolate it for another 40 years, right? That's only that much. Then you can extrapolate even more. So I can't say this team is not a great team. That will be disingenuous. It doesn't matter if it's my team or a team I'll pick over another Super Bowl champion. That's not saying it's an all-time great team, but a great team, they won the Super Bowl. If they win the Super Bowl, they're a great team.
I think you're getting confused with the team the 2025-2026 team versus the organization.
No,
If you're making an organization, that's different from
how am
the
I saying
team.
organization? I literally said there's been 1,100 teams. It's not 1,100 organizations. There's 1,100 actual teams that played in the Super Bowl era. Each year,
so my thing is
31, right? I mean,
my thing is, one, your quarterback did nothing for none of them wins. He won nothing. Two, you have the easiest schedule since
Drake May
the
could be
greatest show on turf.
Drake May could be the MVP of the season of the league. What are we talking about? He did nothing. And why I have to defend the Patriots? This is crazy. This is madness. I'm telling you, they're a great team, and y'all trying to make up mind-boggling reasons.
No, I watched that game. I watched that game. That ain't a great team.
Like, you guys are awful.
I watched the games.
How about this?
And Denver was the best defense in the league. Well, I don't know.
Oh my God,
Texas were the best team.
No, the outcome would have been so.
And Texas were handing you the ball every single drive.
Won multiple games. Got to that AFC Championship game, and guess what? They won. So it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter what team's there. At the end of the day, if you win the Super Bowl, you are a great team. You're a part of a fraternity that's not a lot of teams have been in. It's only 58 other teams.
Hey,
so it doesn't matter. If you win, you beat everyone there. This is not a one and gun thing. You had to be multiple teams to make it there. They made it there. At the end of the day, they made it there. And guess what? If they win against Seattle in San Francisco, a hop, skip, and jump away from Seattle, they're a great team. It's just it's not an all-time great team. It doesn't mean it's the best Patriots team all time. It is a great team, period.
Okay.
And we could have won by 50 people still. Y'all play the backup like we choose to play the backup. And guess what? The Eagles a couple of years ago, or was it 2017, won with a backup. So how about that?
Nick Foles, yeah.
Take that, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Against your Patriots team.
Doesn't matter. Drake May is an MVP candidate. He did nothing.
He's an MVP candidate. But these playoffs, okay. You want to say my point is he played amazing during the regular season. But in these playoffs,
He played
the
great
best game. He played
great teams. They have. How about this? Is Sam Darnold not done anything in this playoffs? He had a game when they won by 40 that he threw for 125 yards, but they won the game. So it does not matter. Stop trying to bring up all this other stuff.
It's not even that. It's more like we see. We can see the difference between Sam Darnold and Drake May in these playoffs so far.
No, you can't, because you want to know the stats? Do you want to know the stats?
Not the stats. Do you? Okay. Do you see how many fumbles he potentially lost?
Did he lose them all?
The ball? No, but he lost half of them.
So he didn't lose them all. Okay, all right. So he didn't lose them. He didn't do all these things. Why am I'm the person that's saying good things about Drake May? This really sucks because you guys are just not being rational. But I hate.
I being rational. I want the games. I am watching these games. I am watching them.
Obviously now, maybe you're not seeing it with good eyes. You're like, hey man, that guy is really really good. The guy who lost the game. No,
he didn't play good. They're playing horrible.
Oh my god,
both these guys playing horrible.
You guys are
bad.
You're right. You know what?
Ugly.
The best team, Baxter Stafford should have been there, right? Guess what? He has the best stats. They lost. So he's sitting, he went 1-2-3 Cancun. He's at home. All right. Caleb Williams has the next best stats. Guess what? He went 1-2-3 Cancun. He's at home. Guess what? Josh Allen had a great chance. He went 1-2-3 Cancun. He's at home. So stop pissing on Drake May's time on it. He has the fourth best stats. He made it to the Super Bowl. Let him have his time in the sun. Let him have he's done it. He's made it to somewhere that most quarterbacks don't. If he wins, that's a great team. All-time great team? No. A great team? Yes.
Yeah.
What up, Grant?
Oh boy.
How you guys doing?
Hey.
We're just
I
arguing
was
about
doing
Drake
good.
May.
I was doing good to these guys. Like they're not good.
Nah,
So that's what they said. They were saying that Drake May is not like.
No, they said the Patriots won't be a great team. I said they won a Super Bowl. There's only 58 other teams that won Super Bowls. Out of 1,100 chances from everybody else. Definition of a great team, it is literally the definition. Like, yo, come on, guys. I know we all want
with that road. With that road,
it doesn't matter.
Their defense is elite, though.
The defense is good. The defense is very good.
Can you remember anyone else's road? Were you talking about against that road? Do you remember anyone else? The 2008 Super Bowl champions. Do you remember how they got there?
Yeah, they were 8-9, one of the worst division winners.
The 2008 championship Super Bowl champions. Is that what
you're
saying?
Was it?
The 2008 Super Bowl champions. This is what you're saying, that you remember exactly that fast the 2008 Super Bowl champions.
Not the road completely, but I definitely know what they did. They were bad. They were bad for a regular season. They had a hot run.
So
that was the definition of hot run.
Okay. You think that so? What happened in 2008? Do you guys remember who the 2008?
Oh, that was a tough road for them.
And that was a very hard road. Like, what are we even talking about? That was the hardest road.
They had to go to cold ass Green Bay against Brett Favre, and they went to I think they played at Dallas. Also, they played at Dallas. I think they played at Tampa Bay.
Horribly during the regular season. They were 8-9.
But I'm saying they had a tough road and they got there. You know what I mean?
They weren't 8-9, just so you know.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't be 89 because they didn't have 17 games in 2008.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
So I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I think they were 7
once again.
He kind of the buy.
They definitely weren't 7-9 either, guys.
They were 8-8. 8-8.
They were 9-7, right?
I believe they're 10-6, but
Giants?
I have no idea what you guys.
The Giants?
I believe they're 10-6.
I don't know. 10-6.
I don't know, man.
Go look.
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay. Well, let's see for shots.
Okay.
Shots.
You want that smoke? Because you lost the last time.
Let's bring it up. All right. So let's go 4 shots right now. 4 shots for 10-6.
Okay. For 10-6.
Excuse me. Speaking to the mic.
I mean, you're wrong. You're wrong though.
Why? Because you gonna add the playoffs? Because you're being stupid?
No.
Because you're being stupid. You're gonna add the playoffs?
So we're talking about the 08 Giants, 07 Giants.
That's the 2008 Super Bowl is what I said, right?
Okay.
So that's 07.
I said, what did I say?
Technically, they were 10-6 for 10-6. Yes, they're 10-6.
Y'all some terrible people. Yes, they're 10-6.
Real quick.
My point is, you don't remember the road.
They were 12-4 in 2008.
They were even
Real
better.
Speaking about terrible people, did you hear about Velus Jones?
Oh, yeah.
That's not even talking about that idiot.
Yes, I saw the interview.
He gets shut up with them Butterfinger.
That dude. Yeah.
But
I don't believe it.
He's gone, but we got Bear fans still giving him a hard time, though. You know,
no, because it was bad. It was bad. It's like,
but still, though, he's gone, and we still got Bear fans mentioning him. Like he's, I mean, Velus Jones. We know that. I mean, we had a bad time here. He's gone. He's not playing. He's gone. Why are we still talking about Velus Jones of all people? He's in the Super Bowl. We can't. Right. We're not. You know what I mean? But
that's the thing. I understand he's in the Super Bowl, but what did he do? I'm sure he didn't fumble the ball because he barely touched it. That's the best. You know, what did he do?
He didn't play. He didn't play.
So you're riding a bench, man. You're on a practice squad, really. You're barely active.
No, he's
barely active.
He's a kickoff returner, and that's what's fine. So just the playoff teams. Oh my God! Look, guys, when we have people watching and they say stuff, we have to read it. Okay, so let's stop. You know, I know you guys want to talk what you want to talk about, and I didn't realize it was the Barron show or the Grant show. No, listen, shut up, and let's talk about what they're saying. All right. Because once again, you're gonna ask a question, and the answer is gonna be yeah, and then I'm like, why did I spend 15 minutes saying it? Okay, so just look at the playoff teams at the start of the season versus who they have now. Exactly, they did what they had to do. Said people are going to be so mad when the Patriots win. They'll just say, "I'll never believe in Darnold," and the Patriots just played incompetent QBs instead of admitting the Patriots made QBs look bad. That's all a good point. Okay, man, the only one on your side. I'm like, guys, you're wrong. It's okay. It's okay. I've been wrong once before. I picked the right team, but just not the right, score. My bad. My bad.
Give us
at the beginning of the season. But guess what? At the beginning of the season, this dude said the Bears weren't going to make the playoffs.
You're right.
This dude said the Bears weren't going to make the playoffs, and this dude told you not just what they were going to make the playoffs, but what their record was going to be. You're right. It's okay.
Yeah, but you said 9-8, and you said 9-8. I said 10.
I said 10. I said 10-7. I said 10-7.
Hey, is it right or wrong?
You're right. They went above the 10-7. Wow, you're right. Joshua says the Patriots will win 24-17. Take that to the bank. I ain't taking it to the bank, but
I'm not. That Drake May. Okay, here's my prediction.
Wait.
There's going to be six turnovers in this game. There's going to be 6 turnovers in this game.
I kind of believe that. Yeah. Because I think the DBs.
Both these QBs are turnover prone right now, and they look well. Darnold, I'm waiting for that stinker game.
It looks like he hasn't been terrible at all and hasn't been turned over the ball at all. And K9 has not fumbled the ball not one time this season. I mean, this playoff run. I have no idea what you guys are even talking about. I mean, Drake May had one bad game when he ate some butter popcorn and then he fumbled it, but he didn't lose those fumbles. And we're saying,
which one? Which one? Which one?
He didn't lose those fumbles, man.
Which one? Like the Texans game?
You have
the greatest the defense we had.
You got to give some grace though. He faced probably the top 5 defenses on the way.
3 defenses.
Top 3 defenses. and then he also was in a blizzard in the second half against the blizzard.
We're trying to ignore all the facts. Come on,
ref. Nobody can see the field. They had to get snowblowers out there during the game.
Yeah, I will.
Y'all just literally want to hate on him. You want to hate on him. He's the entire postseason. He's only lost 2 turns. He had 2 turnovers. That's it.
Yeah,
he only lost twice.
I gotta give credit when credit is due. Drake May has been a good leader for that team, and for him to come where he is, and it's only his second year. Vrabel's a good coach, also too, by the way.
Yeah,
but I also think that Drake May has shown maturity. Nothing phases him. You know what I mean? And you could argue about look what they played and CJ Stroud. All he did was control what he controlled. Played who was on his schedule, played who's in front of him, and at the end result is winning the game.
I'm sorry, guys. I lied to you. He only lost 1 fumble.
It's even better.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, just imagine if our Bears would have went that far. It would have been first-year head coaches, second-year quarterbacks, all from the same class. That would have been crazy.
We had a chance.
We're 15 yards away from that.
On the ESPN brackets, I have a perfect bracket. If it wasn't for the Jags and Bills, that's not perfect, then, kids.
If everything's not perfect, if it's not perfect, then it ain't perfect.
Kent picked a lot of games against us, Dynasty Pylon, and I'm just gonna let you know that I had a better record than you. but I think he will gladly take that record with his team being in the Super Bowl. I will gladly switch with you. How about you? You picked all the games right, and we get to the Super Bowl. So I will gladly take that.
It's funny.
Drake May fumbles are on the O-line's fault. It's on. So he lost 2 during the regular season and 1 in the playoffs. He's literally only lost 3 the entire season. Yet somehow he's the worst turnover machine ever.
Well, okay. And also point out the times where he fumbled is 10 to since from the snap. It hits his hand. You can just pick it up. Pick it up.
You just want to figure out. You just want to figure out.
I am the.
You're just wrong. Man. I am trying to figure out a way.
I am on a hate streak right now. I'm on the hate streak.
You act like he's an Ohio State quarterback. You just hating for some reason. The man's in the Super Bowl. He is a candidate to win the MVP. He had a great season.
I know he had a great season, but I can't help it.
You better help today. In your defense, Baron, my dad is on the same hate train right now with Drake Mason. You're not alone. My dad is on the same hate train with Drake Mason.
Y'all can ride that all night. I'm not riding that. Darnold led the league in turnovers this year. The Patriots have shut down every back they play when the defense is healthy, and the Seahawks run more than anyone. How can they win? Yeah.
Remember Lamar Jackson that game. They're up by like 14 points, and then they decide to stop running the ball with Derrick Henry. Lamar in the first half pretty good.
Yeah,
it's like pretty much like.
But Sam Darnold's not going to be that guy.
He's not that guy, but
Sam Darnold's not going to run you into the Super Bowl. But K9 could be that dude. Great defense.
Also JSN, who
JSN, who had 150 yards against the Rams. K9 had 3 touchdowns. You see what he could do. Sam Darnold is he's not unmobile. He's not non-mobile. So he's able. There's ways where I'm telling you that the Seahawks are going to be very competitive in this game. I think it's going to be a close game. I picked the Pats to lose by field goal. I think the Seahawks push
Pats
it out.
Lose by 10.
Ooh, man,
27-17. I'm hating.
So what flavor? What flavors is Haterade you're getting?
Exactly.
What flavors are Haterade? Fruit punch.
It's fruit punch. It's fruit punch.
With a little bit of red, white, and blue in there. Patriots.
That's funny.
So he said, I feel like he had more.
Letting it hate. I'm just gonna let the hate. Just let this be just the hate episode.
Yes, but Kent, he only lost one. So he fumbled the ball, but they recovered them.
No, that's the thing. That's one of the things I was thinking about, because how often does it just never seems to act well? He when I say fumbles the ball, it's just he tends to fumble the ball on the sideline, like trying to run for gain extra yards.
Isn't that what you want, though? Isn't that what you want? Will you teach your quarterback or your football players to have the ball on the outside, so if they hit the ball and knock it out, that it goes out of bounds? So he's playing football. He's doing the right things. Guys, you're just trying to find ways to hate. Are you trying to?
No. I'm still hating.
Trying to say Sam Darnold's the next Lamar Jackson, guys. That's what we got.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like you could get pieced up. You have been pieced up.
Man. No Milton Williams, no Robert Spillane, no Christian Barrymore. The interior trio, all of them were out. That's true.
Okay, that's true.
And Kenneth Walker to Derrick Henry. No, K9. Look.
He's fast. He's a slasher.
If K9 gets the ball, right, and Charbonnet wasn't in this damn league and was on this damn team, K9 would have been one of the top 5 running backs.
Easy.
It doesn't matter fantasy. It doesn't matter real. K9 is a good running back.
Nah, I'm not. Well, I am kind of missing it. I will admit that, but I'm watching these games. I'm not seeing anything special right now. I'm just not seeing something special.
You're seeing special defense. Yes, you are.
No, I'm seeing special defense. I'm just not seeing something
special. and JSN is special too.
And I wanted the Bears to draft JSN. I mean, we got Darnell Wright, thank God.
You want another toy to play with without being able to block for him?
We see how that worked out. The toys that we see how that worked out.
To answer those questions instead of dismissing them because you don't know Patriots football. Patriots are going to be good, man. And I think this is going to be a good game.
They're going to be good.
This is going to be a fun game too. This is going to be a fun game. So K9 this postseason has 30 attempts, 178 yards, and 4 touchdowns, no fumbles, and averaging about 89 yards a game.
4.5 yards a carry, around that.
89 yards a game, in the Super Bowl with 4 touchdowns. Dude, that's really good. The only people in front of him and this is funny, the people that are in front of him is Ramondre Stevenson.
Yep.
Who has 51 attempts for 194 yards, who's averaging about 64 yards, 64.7 yards per game, and Kyron Williams, who's already out of the game. So I'm just saying, guys, these are very well matched teams. As much as we don't want to admit it, the only difference I see is that JSN is better than most of the Patriots receivers, even though the Patriots receivers do a great job catching the ball. Here's a stat that actually goes for you guys. So Drake May's completion percentage this past season was 72%.
That's excellent.
But his adjusted completion percentage was 62%, 63%. So really, it was a 9% increase just because his receivers caught uncatchable balls. So that's what that is. Okay. So, but of that, he had the highest percentage. So his receivers are good. They're not explosive, but they're great catching the ball. Or is it possible that Drake May just throws a ball that's very catchable? Have you guys watched Patriots games?
They also have one of the best offensive minds calling the plays also.
Hey Brian, give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. I have to check on Bella real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna call it now. Okay. 20 yards, 50 20 carries, 50 yards.
No.
The thing about
I think
Seattle,
it'll be more like 75. It'll be more like 75.
The thing what you know about Seattle is that they have two good tight ends. They have a really good receiver. They have Cooper Kupp, who ended up stepping up. In Rashishi, he was a great pickup for them, right? Mm-hmm. So when you have those things, it opens up holes to run the ball. And now I think that this is going to allow them, because you're not going to say we have to stop them from running. We have to stop all these receivers.
We got to stop JSN for doing
JSN things,
and then stop Rashid Shaheed, get that one big play he makes every game.
So I think K9 kind of comes under the radar and it probably gets you a touchdown. I'm gonna go 80 yards and a touchdown. He's watching playoff games and judge the offense on that. He said,
I mean, this is a giant point. That's the point.
I think Cooper Kupp gets a touchdown too this game. Just calling it down.
I can see that. Yeah. So I was thinking 2.5 yards per carry. It's going to be a good game. I think the game's going to open up. I think it's not going to be as low scoring game as we all say it. I think it's going to be somewhere on the edge around 24-27.
Yeah.
And probably won't carry the ball 20 times either, because he's going to get stuffed and they'll give up running by a halftime, and they usually do. Well, they also will pass the ball out with the backfield. He has great hands too. He really does.
He's more like, I'll call right now. I feel like he's below A-Chain, but he's an A-Chain type player. He's the A-Chain type player.
I would take Kenneth Walker over A-Chain. A-Chain.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not even a good one.
Ooh.
Yeah, no.
I'm
not. No, I mean, we're talking about K9 had over 1,000 yards on 220 rushing attempts. Like, what are we talking about? These are not made up stats. Jason has to worry about the two all-pro corners too. I don't think he has to worry about two. He has to worry about one.
Christian Gonzalez.
Christian Gonzalez is a man.
Look. Charleston Davis may be on the all-pro team, but we've seen on that Detroit Lions team, he could get got.
I didn't. The funny thing about Christian Gonzalez was, I heard about him coming out of Oregon.
Oh, I knew about
it. No, out of Colorado.
Last year, when they played the Bears, he limited DJ Moore to one catch, and that's when I knew. Then I'm like, well, this guy's good.
There was a game that Christian Gonzalez in college played. I think it was the number one corner in college, and he had like 3 interceptions, and they didn't throw the ball his way in the second half. They just didn't matter. Your best receiver against us, we're not going to throw the ball that way. I knew then he was going to be great. And then when Washington passed him up and drafted Forbes instead of Christian Gonzalez, I call that one of the dumbest draft mistakes ever made. And the Patriots ran up there and grabbed Christian Gonzalez. I called that on the day of the draft. I was on live here. Saying that.
Forbes is burnt toast, man. Like every time you step on the field, burnt toast.
All right, see them running backs are on the position Seahawks are better at.
No.
I think their
secondary.
Their D line is better. Their D line is better.
I think
their D line's better, and I think they have better safeties. They have better safeties too. Julian Love,
DBs. I think that's argued for the DBs.
Is a great chest piece. Like he can move around in a lot of places and do great things. I love Nick Emmanwori. Once again, another draft guy that I said this guy is special because you don't see guys 6'4", 220 run a sub 4.40 that he likes to hit. He's Cam Chancellor with a better ball skills.
I like Witherspoon a lot too.
Oh yeah,
Witherspoon's a stud.
Yeah.
ILL.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are talking about the DBs. I'm like, I think everyone's sleeping on Witherspoon. I mean, yeah, he has his bad days and good days, but
no, he's a monster.
But he also is probably one of the best in the run defense. He's very good at run defense.
He's a monster.
He's been a stud.
He's a very good tackler.
K9 and JSN are going to shut down. Darnold's going to start turning the ball over.
Question. When has JSN been shut down this year?
He hasn't been. He had over 1,800
yards. It's like Puka's going to get his 100. He's going to get his 100.
Mm-hmm.
His question is how impactful will it be?
I think Puka's better than JSN personally. I think you can hold JSN down for 3 quarters. You can. I don't know if you can stop him in the fourth.
But one of the big things is he can go in the slot and attack him.
Mm-hmm.
Attack the slot.
I agree.
Which will be a giant problem.
Hey guys, he just said something really good about Ohio State guy.
Yeah.
Look at Marcel Jones.
Wide receiver you. Yeah. I know.
He might be 5'8", but he shuts down guys who don't have massive size advantage, and JSN does not have.
JSN's over 6 feet.
Yes,
JSN's over 6 feet.
He is. Mm-hmm. You're not wrong.
Sorry, but it's like you're not wrong, but
he's not a big guy. I think, but JSN is a big, strong guy. He knows to use his body. When he was at Ohio State, that's what he learned. How I had to be a number possession receiver along with having other threats. I think JSN is everything that he's supposed to be. I'm not going to put down any team just because I think it's going to be a real close game. I think both teams have deserved to be there. I think JSN is still special. I don't think you need to have receivers out there. Unless you're 6'4", you don't have to be Calvin Johnson. That's just my opinion,
Megatron.
Yeah. I don't need a tight end out there running routes. It's craziness, it's faster than everybody else. That's also dominated the Bears last year.
Yeah. I would say dominate. I would just say the Bears are in turmoil before that game.
If you want to go over last year, a lot of teams dominated you last year too. Should I then say something about you? Maybe not, because obviously every year is a new year, and that's what we go with.
D-line is the Seahawks D-line is better.
Yeah,
Seahawks D-line is better.
They have Leonard Williams. Do you have Leonard Williams? Do you have Leonard Williams?
Okay, guys, we don't have to fight over it, but I'm just saying we think that they are the D-line is better. I agree. I think the Pats O-line is better.
Yeah,
Will Campbell on the left side.
Yeah, I think the Pats O-line is better. I have no problems. I have no excuses. I have no problem saying that. I'm sure someone from Seattle's going to hear that and say, "No, they're good too." And I'm like, "No, I mean, look, you can like your guys, but I mean, that's an objective guy."
Yeah.
I like this D line better.
I think especially on that right tackle, the right tackle, he's definitely better than the Seahawks right tackle.
Because the Seahawks don't have it right there. JSN 6 feet. He's 6 feet. I'll be 197 or something like that. But I've seen him play. This is not one of those things that I watched for a little bit. I look at college football. I've seen JSN play for.
Yep, I've seen him.
5-6
I've
years.
seen him all right.
I've been paying attention to him. I've seen what he could do. I like him. JSN hasn't played the Pats yet, so week 14 he got shut down because of
he got his yards. They were just playing stupid. They were just playing stupid, going for it all the time. They're just playing, just dumb.
So he's less than 200 pounds, but that doesn't make you small guy.
That doesn't matter.
Small. Slim Reaper is small. Devontae Smith is small.
He's thin. He's small.
Jackson Smith and Jigba is not.
He's 6'1", 6'2", but he's small. You could tell.
No,
you could be like 6 feet, 195, but be built.
Milton Williams is a good defensive tackle. He's a good defensive tackle. He really is. That doesn't mean that your defensive line is better than theirs. It's a good defensive tackle though. I really think it was a great pickup for the free agency last year. Seahawks have a weak O line, then there's really a wrap. See, I watch both teams. I'm telling you that they have a great game plan. I didn't say they have a weak O line. I said that they're not great. I think they do a really good job opening holes.
Gray Zabel's a good player.
He is the best guard out of the draft. He might be the best tackle out of the draft. But he only plays one position. He's really that good.
Yeah. Their weakness is at the tackles. Their tackles really aren't that.
Pass got more depth, and you don't have more depth.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You just don't. You know. I mean, it's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be a fun game.
So front four will be like
we got JSN,
Marcus Lawrence, Larry Williams. We got jokes today. We got hatery. We got jokes. We have the whole package today.
You had a better chance saying Stephon Diggs over Keyshawn.
You did. The Patriots graded bottom 10 in line play this season. Yeah,
I think it's mostly because they missed a Will Campbell, and you could kind of feel it. You kind of felt it.
Yep. But when they're healthy, I think they're good. And when my eyes test, I like them. I like the Patriots O line. I think it works, especially with Drake May at being back there. I think you give him space, and you also allow him to be able to step into his throws. So that's what the most important part is necessary, because he is, in my mind, Drake May is little Josh Allen. He's little Josh Allen. He can run the ball. If he learns how to really control the ball and hold on too tight, we're gonna see really, really good play out of him. Yeah, those are 4 important games.
Yeah, and you can feel like after the injury, he's not what he was in the beginning of the year. Feels like you kind of feel the injury.
Still I like what the Patriots have on offensive line. I think overall they're pretty good, and I'm okay with this. I'm interested to see what's going to happen, because I'm not going to tell you that I'm going to know what's going to happen, but I'm interested to see. You know, and at the end of the day, real quick, just before we go on to the few Bears news I want to talk about, who do you think wins the Super Bowl?
Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Seahawks. It's gonna be a close one, but I'm gonna see Seahawks.
I hate to be that guy, but I'm probably going Patriots here. I think Sam. If you talk about the hater train with Drake May, I think Sam Darnold gonna give up a few of them. Just gonna be honest with you.
I can see that.
I see that.
I think this is my revenge game. I think I think I'm going to have the Patriots end up winning the game. I can see the exact opposite type of stuff. Like the Patriots are driving down the field. They're 5 yards away. And Drake May throws an interception to seal the Seattle Seahawks victory. It's like we had between Russell Wilson before. I can see something in that way, because I just feel like the NFL likes to have those type of scripts. So it just kind of feels right. So that's what I'm going with. Not necessarily because I care either way. I really just want to see a good game.
Yeah. But they should redeem themselves by putting beast mode back out there for a play. I'm trying to redeem.
Jeez. Yeah, that's funny.
And I agree with Josh right here. Will Campbell needs to move inside. I don't think he needs to be inside. I think Will Campbell needs to be a right tackle. I think Will Campbell should be a right tackle. I believe you should draft a real left tackle, and then you have some.
The question is, in this draft for you, who is a real left tackle this year?
So I think there are guys that are really good ones. Because remember, like when the Bears were drafting, I told you Ursary is that dude. Ursary is the best left tackle out of that draft, and I told you that he's a real left tackle. Not Will Campbell's not good, but I think he's a real left tackle, and that's what we should have had. So I'm telling you, there's always a guy who played for 4 years, that started for 4 years at left tackle, that's going to surprise you because he's done it for 4 years against good competition. So when we start doing breakdowns of specific guys, you will find a left tackle that's going to surprise the hell out of you. That's what I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
But the Patriots won't get him, because obviously they'll be at the end of the draft, because they have a chance to win. Man, I'm coming for that ass.
Hey, make me eat my words.
After the game,
Super Bowl. Make me eat my words. Make me eat it. Make me eat it. Make me eat it.
Campbell at left guard and have him do what he does best, and that's maul fools. But I think you can do that at right tackle too. You put him at right tackle, and he could be really your steamroller. What we have. This is the same thing we have. You put someone out there that could be an all-pro right tackle all the time. He already knows how to play tackle. He's played his entire life. He's not. I don't know if he's not used to playing in the box. You kind of be in that like little 3x3 box. You got to be real careful about moving them inside. I think that he's a better right tackle right now. He's just shorter arms, so he's not going to be a great pass rusher going against pass rush specialist, but he's strong and he gets his body in between. So I think right tackle is the right place for him. And I think Morgan Moses is on his last legs. You need to get rid of him. He's literally Logan Mankins. Okay, we'll see.
Well, the guy you're talking about, it depends what if the quarterback's righty or lefty, right?
Most starting quarterbacks are right-handed, so that's kind of
one of the big things about Trapillo, because Trapillo was for a lefty quarterback for
right. So that's you can plug and play him. That's cool. It's just you just gotta make sure the quarterback's right, because especially when you got short arms, it's pretty much a killer.
But that's why he needs to be a right tackle. I love him at right tackle. He's going to be a monster at right tackle. I think, and he's gonna be one of those guys. You put someone behind him, you tell him run straight ahead. We're gonna do combo blocks to the linebacker. He's gonna be a monster. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna see that, and you put a real good left tackle over there. Patriots gonna be good for a while. And Josh Allen's not gonna be happy because that team is in shambles. The Bills are in shambles. Just telling you guys. All right, real quick, I'm gonna just run through our stuff. So I said Declan Doyle is going for offensive coordinator. Who would be your dream offensive coordinator hire?
Well, I'm hearing the guy from who did the Shrine Bowl.
Yep.
Also the
what was the offensive coordinator? From the Cardinals.
For the Cardinals, he was
from the Cardinals. I'm hearing this guy. He's pretty good.
Connor Singer was the passing coordinator for the Cardinals. He actually interviewed with the Packers. The Packers let him go. They couldn't seal the deal, and now he's going for a second interview with the Bears for offensive coordinator. So that's a really good pick. Yeah. Anyone else?
I was thinking Luke Getsy's another one, right? You probably go.
No, Christ.
No.
And goodbye, Grant.
I think, like I said, I think the passing coordinator for the Cardinals is a good one. Okay. But I also think JT Barrett would be a good one too. I think him being
I like that
offensive coordinator, him being the QB coach with Caleb, him knowing him already. I think he would be a good in-house hire for that position.
Okay. But they were also talking. I heard they were talking about maybe promoting Brandon L.
I don't think he's ready yet.
He needs to play calling, but he doesn't have to play call. He is young, and he's a hometown dude, and he wants to stay here forever. So, baby, what about Cliff Kingsbury?
You don't think that could be?
Does he want to be a coordinator?
You don't think that would be kind of like a conflict of interest?
Okay, that's just hate.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
That's just hate.
That's just as bad as Matt Nagy.
Oh man.
Wait, but on a serious note, though, you don't think that could create a conflict of interest? If Ben Johnson's calling the plays, then what are you bringing in Cliff Kingsbury for then?
Maybe because you want someone who could help him not to go full. I like MCU, not to go full Tyka. Don't go full Ben Johnson. Don't go. We're on the 3-yard line. We have guys who can run the ball. Let's not snap it right direct to our rookie running back over his head and get the have a fumble. Let's not do that.
Let's do a play action play. Let's do a play action play that requires stuff to go over the middle, and he's not rolling out anywhere. He's just going backwards.
That's
he scored a touchdown, bro.
The one they threw a pick. The one he threw a pick.
No, Getsy's a screen, run, screen.
Yeah, let's say. Well, third down and 21. Yeah, let's do a screen.
Let's do a screen.
Remember this with Cliff Kingsbury.
We'll get him this time.
He coached with Caleb Williams, right?
Right.
Yeah, he did.
Already knows him. Maybe that's a good move.
Well, I mean, you don't want to. Here's the thing: it could be a good move, but you don't want too many guys who leaders. Oh, I know this kid more than you do, and I don't. That's a bad thing. I know back
Oh.
then when we had Mike Tice as offensive line coach, and we had
Mike Marks is the offensive coordinator.
right. We had like 3 head coaches,
That created
and
conflict of interest. Yep.
yes.
Oh,
So
really? So what was Eric Bieniemy?
He was an offensive coordinator in Kansas City.
Offensive coordinator and a college head coach.
And he was looked at as a possible head coach, and then he just didn't do what he was supposed to do. So he's a big name in the room, right? So we had an offensive coordinator, we had another guy who played offensive coordinator, and we have our play caller, right?
Yeah.
And then we had another guy on defense who was another head coach, right? So is it too many cooks in the kitchen over there? Was that
no? But here's the thing: if you could have too many head coaches. However, some head coaches have bigger egos.
Right.
Some head coaches could work as a team player, while others like, no, I know what I'm doing. Leave me the fuck alone.
You're 100% right. You know who's someone that everyone labeled as someone who had too big of an ego to work?
Dicka and
Eric Bieniemy. Eric Bieniemy was known to
why.
say that he was going to have too big of an ego because he's been an offensive coordinator for a Super Bowl winning team for years, and he's good at it. He wasn't able to sit back and do those things. And then did you hear what they say about Declan Doyle and how he's really the key to their offense?
Like key to the Bears.
Cole Kmet literally said Declan Doyle is the key to our offense. He was the guy who really figured all this stuff out. All these things that we changed at halftime, that was Declan Doyle. Declan Doyle got his job and had all these offers because everyone in the NFL knows
that Declan Doyle was the mastermind behind
all the changes and all the stuff, and he is ready to play call. So that's what I'm saying. So we do need a guy who's able to step in and battle when Ben Johnson is saying, let's go tight end screen for 1 yard when we're on the 1 yard line instead of just handing the ball off to the running back. Sometimes you do need that. I'm not saying Cliff Kingsbury is the guy we need. That's not what I'm saying. But don't be afraid to put someone out there.
Do you think he would want to come here?
They said that the Bears, he has contacted the Bears.
Oh, he has contacted the Bears.
Yeah. Just saying, Doyle is a mastermind. Doyle was very, very smart. He's put together. There's a reason why he's going to the Baltimore Ravens, and I think the Baltimore Ravens really want him. There's a reason.
Yeah, I heard they paid a lot to him
because he was going to stay. He was going to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So now Al Harris is going around having interviews for all these defensive coordinator jobs. He could be going too. So we could be going. Declan Doyle, Bieniemy could be going. Al Harris could be going. Ian Cunningham, we already saw being going. We got to start replacing these guys. And a lot of these guys, if they're going into coordinator positions, that means they're already good enough to be coordinators.
Yeah. So we need to start. I will start looking at see if we can get Brian Flores away from Minnesota.
No, that ain't gonna happen. Why?
That ain't happening.
He's not going to be less than the defensive coordinator.
No, I'm saying if we still have
it's not going
they paid him
the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, I said we still have
I don't know. Okay.
Yes,
Question.
Okay.
Why did the Pittsburgh Steelers hire Mike McCarthy?
They're trying to basically he's a hometown guy. He's from over there.
Mm-hmm.
He took a year off. They feel that if Aaron Rodgers stays, he has a good rapport with Aaron Rodgers because he coached him before. And they feel like he's a good, as overall head leader of men. They feel like he's a leader of men. Even though, like I said, he has won before. But I mean, like I said, I don't think personally. And who else could you, with that aging roster, who else do you think could fit with that aging roster over there? What head coach can fit over there?
It's funny because for a team that has always gone young and let their coach grow into the job, they're going for a recycled guy that doesn't really make sense.
Oh.
I think that's a problematic thing. To bring it back for the Bears for a couple things. I only got a few questions for you guys. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of give me yes or no answers. This doesn't have to be a long one.
False. True.
Do you think what you heard from Kevin Byard means we're not going to have both safeties back next year?
Quick question though. What did I didn't get what Kevin Byard exactly say?
See if I can bring up his exact quotes. But he basically said that there's probably not enough money to get what we want. Honest about what's going on. It's gonna be a lot of money out there, and I don't know if the Bears have enough money to be able to grab them. Let me tell you his exact quote. Byard says, I'm a pending free agent, so I don't know if I'm going to be back just yet. Those conversations are probably going to start happening here pretty soon. I know Ryan Poles and Ben Johnson, they've got a lot of decisions to make as far as our roster. I'm trying to see how everybody is going to fit in there. I'm hoping to be able to come back, but we'll see. It's still unknown. We're going to be hard having us both back.
All right,
because both of you are at least worth 10, basically. Both of you.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be biased here.
That's the problem. I don't think they could play Brisker.
I want Brisker back. I want him back, even though Byard is aging. Though he's 30. He's 33. He's good, but he had a Pro Bowl year.
He had an interception in the Pro Bowl game.
Shit, yeah, whatever that is.
First one.
Yeah,
whatever that.
Whatever that is.
Whatever that is. That ain't Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I wanted them to pay Brisker, but if they can't, it's going to be tough. But I don't think both states are going to be back next year.
No,
I have a hard time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, unless they open up their checkbook or cut some salaries or restructure the salaries somewhere.
You're going to restructure. So DJ Moore is going to restructure his salary. DJ Moore is going to be. Guys, he's going to be with the Bears next year, and they're going to restructure his salary. That's going to happen.
Which is 20 million, which is like 20 million.
So
then they're probably going to cut Edmonds, which is 15.
So I don't think they're going to cut Edmonds either, from what I'm hearing.
Why would they?
So everyone's saying because of how good what you call the other linebacker was doing, that Edmonds is but he's small.
He's small,
and he can't play for a full 17 games, and anyone who knows football knows that that's a problem. So I think they're going to restructure a couple of these contracts. They're going to give money up front for Tutooni. They're going to shake out about $60 million. Okay, of that $60 million, can you give Brisker $12 million of that $60 million, knowing that what we need at defensive end?
Are we going to pay? Are we going to draft a guy, or are we going to pay?
Depending how much is Henderson. If Trey Henderson's 25. Out there, and depending how much. 25.
He said he'll take a 1 year, $21 million if it's a 1 year deal. He could take it if it's with the right team that's being, prove himself. Foster says right now, if they raise the cap to 304, the Bears have $5 million in cap space. So that's what I'm saying. They have to restructure these things. There's 3 deals that you could restructure immediately.
Komet, one of them.
No, Komet. So it's not. You could restructure Komet. I don't think that's the one you're going to go after.
Okay, so DJ Moore. Mm-hmm. What about you want to do Swift, right?
Tooney
and Johnson.
Well, how much is Sweat? How much do we have with Sweat left?
So you're not going to restructure Sweats either.
10. It's not.
You said Jalen Johnson?
I don't know if you could. Jalen's not going to take it either right now. I think you probably have. You could go Doyle. Doyle could be something you could look into.
I don't know. Like next year.
You're
next
not
year
going
you're
to cut him.
I'm saying I would. I'm just saying I know they would. But
next year they're going to cut him next year if he doesn't play well.
I think he died, but Doyle played well until he got hurt, guys.
Yeah.
But Grady Jarrett is an $18.92 million cap hit, right?
Well,
so you can restructure Grady Jarrett's. You can restructure Joe Tooney's and give him all his money up front. You could restructure DJ Moore and have him take a little bit of a pay cut. You can. I've looked at it. It's about $60 million you can kind of come out with. You can restructure a couple of these things.
Okay, so if you do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you afford Brisker, or can you afford?
I can't pay that money to Brisker though. There's
he
things
wants
that
12?
I'm gonna do. He wants $10 to $12 million. Kyler Gordon doesn't get that money. You don't pay that much money for safety. And for someone who has a history of concussions, you can't do it. So now if I give Byard a 2 year, $12 million contract. 2-year, $12 million contract. Briscoe wants $12 million per year. Okay, you understand? And then I could draft the guy, and I could sign somebody else too, and then I pay money on defense at defensive end. It's hard for us to be able to do that. I don't think Briscoe has probably priced himself out. And he's great.
He did.
He's great. I love him,
but
he might be priced out for us.
Is there any way he can limit it? He can go down. You don't see him going down like 8 to 8 or 9.
He's going to make his money. He's going to make his money.
No, because he's one of the top enders.
So I think
Foster's
I
saying
think
right
we're
here,
gonna just. I think we're just gonna have to cut him or just let him go, and then we'll see what's in free agency, and then we're gonna have to see where we draft in the second or third round in the draft.
So he's already out. So Foster says you're going to release Edmonds, which I'm hearing from inside the club that they're not going to release him. They are going to restructure him. That's what I'm hearing.
That makes sense.
What about Swift?
For Tremaine Edmonds, you're going to restructure. Swift is not going to take a pay cut, and he's only 1 year left on the contract, so you can't push it out anywhere else. I think you're going to restructure DJ Moore. I think you got to trade for somebody. Jonah Jackson has a $19.5 million cap hit. You can restructure that one, but the one that hurts you the most is Doyle.
Yeah,
Dial's the one that hurts you the most. Ooh, he says this sucks, but trade Cole Kmet to the Panthers. I'm not trading Cole Kmet.
No, man. I think they got too much rapport with Loveland, the 2 tight end sets.
He's the leader.
Yeah, one of the leaders in the locker room.
Yeah,
I think he's the leader of the offense. As of right now, Caleb's going to become the leader. He's not that yet.
He's not ready yet.
He's not that yet. I think Cole
Kmet does 1 more year.
I think Cole Kmet does eventually just not be on the Bears anymore. You have to release him or trade him or something like that. I just don't think it's going to be this year. I mean, I think the Bears were planning for this. That's why they got Colston Loveland. They're planning for this. So, yeah, sucks. But we have a lot of moves that we have to be looking at, guys. If we lose Brisker, that's a huge thing. Brisker had 93 tackles. He had an interception. He had all those sacks, especially how he played in the playoffs. The way when we finally had Kyler Gordon and Brisker on the field together, how the defense felt.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, if you could do that and get a pass rusher, can you imagine what you could do?
Yeah.
Dude, this
so
the money's
got to be a lot
there.
of coverage, coverage sacks. I think we just have to let him go and see who's out in free agency. Because remember, now the Bears are a high potential team. We have a lot of eyes on there. A lot of players probably when it comes to the Bears now willing to take pay cuts. So we're just gonna have to see what's going on with that. So we just have to stick it out.
Take pay cuts anymore, but they do restructure. And the reason why I need to just explain why I didn't want to trade Cole Kmet is because he's only $11.6 million cap hit. I don't think that's worth it.
No, I think they're just going to let it ride it out then.
Because you're going to then have to sign a tight end, right? And let's say you only pay him half. Was that $6 million worth having your leader of your offense there?
Yeah.
I'd rather pay the $6 million.
Who's the other tight end? Smith?
Yeah, Smythe.
So, they're not going to do that. No.
Briscoe could turn into a nice comp pick, especially if we don't get those third rounders for Ian Cunningham. Foster, I think you're right on. If we don't get those first round picks for Ian Cunningham, we're gonna have to do something, guys. We're gonna have to start making some tough moves. We got to really decide about what's going to be Grady Jarrett. $11 million pays most of your draft picks, 100%. Besides your first round draft pick, $11 million will pay pretty much everyone else. I think it's about 14.6. I don't know, Foster, you can tell me. I think it's about 14.6. It usually pays most of your, because it's all slotted. If you have the third round picks, I think it's going to be in around 14. But yeah, it's not that much money. But you have to restructure. We have to get ready. And guys, you know what's going to happen? You're going to have to pay Caleb one day.
Yeah, next year or the year after. 2 years, yeah.
If he has a really good year this year, guys, guess who's going to have to get paid?
Yeah. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like 107 for like Patrick Mahomes money?
I think Caleb Williams will probably hit you for $60 million a year for 5 years. I think a 5 year spend like 5 year $300 million contract, something like that.
Yeah, they better start saving their pennies now.
Hey, you better hold on to those pennies.
Yep.
He said, "Yep, 14 to 15 million, yes, on draft picks, exactly. If you had to, especially with that extra third, if you do get the extra third, so that's exactly where the money comes from. He said Caleb could get $70 million a year in 2028. Oh my gosh,
that's sick.
You know, but also remember when you signed the contract, that salary cap, you could push it out. You signed the extension, so you get 2 years. No, you get those 2 years of control. Like, so it's, you limit that amount of money that's going to him. So like, example would be Patrick Mahomes after he signed his contract extension. They didn't have to get rid of everyone that year. They had 2 years before the big money hit. Same thing happened, to Joe Burrow for the big hit money hit. You had a couple of years before it hits. You're giving these giant signing bonus to push off the amount of money, but eventually you got to pay. The check comes due.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happens no matter what, guys. It's going to be so much. It's going to be a real fun offseason. It's going to be a fun year. We had a great year, guys. We had a great year, and we should celebrate it. But unfortunately, Super Bowl is Sunday. It's time to turn the page. Gotta get ready to next season. Gotta see what we can do. We gotta start making moves, and we gotta start getting ready for what's going to happen in the 2026-2027 season.
Yeah, this is the type of season where I get excited. This is where my nipples get hard. After the Super Bowl, after the Super Bowl, draft picks, trading, all that stuff, free agents. This is where I'm like, okay, this is my jam right here. The games, yeah, that's all fun and stuff, but this is the GM in me that pumps out.
Hey, guys, don't be surprised when we draft a safety, a defensive end, and a defensive tackle.
No, I'm sure
I think we're gonna draft a safety first, to be honest.
I think we're gonna defensive end first, safety in the second round.
Depends on who's there.
That safety from Oregon, I'm hearing.
I heard he's
stud.
But it depends on who's there, guys. So I do a Bears podcast in our 4th season. We have watched every game since they drafted Peyton. I like this channel. Thank you for being on air. Thank you, Foster, because actually I've seen you before and I've checked out your podcast. So this is what I do. I go around and I do watch your stuff because I listen just like everyone else. I am so excited. But you said defensive tackle, defensive end, safety, linebacker, left tackle, and running back. That's a great list. That's exactly so. But you're going to need the defensive tackles. But I don't know if you can spend unless the guy from Florida's there. I don't know if you can do a 1st round pick on the defensive tackle. I think you might then have to go to defensive end. If a 1st round category is not there, defensive end, you have to go safety. So it could go safety, defensive end, defensive tackle.
Thieneman? We should probably. I want to see the combine results, but. He's tradesy, but I'm not worried about speed.
I'm sorry, go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm saying like he's tradesy, but I'm worried about his athletic ability.
So that's what you look for. You look for. I'm sorry. You look for a guy like that got injured maybe half the season in Alabama, because that's worked for us twice. Look for a guy at a big university that played well, got a little injury maybe in senior year, and you could go ahead and draft him and plug and play. That's what you're looking at.
Eddie Jackson.
The difference between this is he's the first safety. He's the one safety. He's the one.
So, but we have to see.
Do you think the Bears are going to trade up?
No.
From 25?
No, like I for me is I watched some Senior Bowl, like the Senior Bowl highlights, and I'm liking I watched Zion Young. He looked pretty good. I like Lee Hunter, how he played in that game. I like Derek Moore because of the power rush, and it fits exactly what we do.
We need some opposite of the power rush, though.
Need a speed rush
with high athleticism.
Finesse.
TJ Parker.
We have to wait till the combine results come in before I gave you exactly where, because I like certain guys. Like I don't mind the guy from Texas A&M. Was it Howell from Texas A&M? I don't mind that. Yeah. What about Mason from Oklahoma?
I don't mind that either.
You know what I'm saying? Those are guys, but that's you got Caden McDonald. You have those guys that are all going to be around there. But if those guys are gone,
gotta go safety.
You gotta go safety.
Yeah, that's branch like, oh, everything went wrong.
You know, if Parker's going, Parker's probably your last hope. If Parker's going, you gotta go safety. That's just where we go. So Walter says, if I'm Pools, I trade back left tackle because that played that BC that played with Trapillo looks good. Don't forget, Wright is going to have to get paid soon. 100%. You're going to have to pay a lot, but Joe Tooney's going to be gone one day. He's not going to be here forever.
He's going to be gone in like 2 years.
So you need to be thinking about how can you rebuild the line and use what Tony Tooney has. You're going to have Joshua Jackson. You're going to have Dowman. Who's going to go to left guard? Do we already have that left guard of the future there?
Probably Luke Newman.
And then what's going to happen? What's going to happen at left tackle? And so you want to go younger there because you're going to have to play Darnell Wright.
Isn't there a guy? He's like 6'7".
Newman.
Kamari.
Luke Newman. That's what I said. Luke Newman.
Kamari who?
He's a left tackle, left guard. I think he's a big dude.
And Nacho, like Anachur, Max Anachur or something like that.
I think so. The Grant Cole drafted him.
I'm a god.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
No.
You don't want to play him. He's smart, but he's not there right now. Yeah. And I don't think Amagachi's even a left tackle. I think he's a left guard, but I don't know if he's strong enough to do the things you want and dig people out. So I do worry about Amagachi overall. Let's see. Mike, I have one last question for you guys. Just if you get to our pick at 25 and we have someone like Spencer Fano is there, Utah. Do you draft him? He's a left tackle. Do you draft him knowing that Isaac Trapillo could be your future, but he might never be the same with that knee?
Yes.
I mean, he's a top 5 pick, so
yes, you take.
He's a top 5 pick.
You draft him.
I don't going to.
You too many unknowns.
I think he's the third best offensive tackle in my
too many unknowns.
You think Malago is better? Malago is that much better?
Yeah.
Too many.
Even though he's not a left tackle.
Too many unknowns with Ozzie. Too many unknowns.
Things we got to see.
That patella tendon is no joke.
Yeah, I probably should look at Kwanu and see how he recovers and see kind of how he goes.
Because I do worry about, as much as I really like, I like what Trapillo is. I don't think Trapillo's going to ever be the same. I think he's going to have a problem.
That patella, out of all the tendons he could have hurt,
that's the one thing.
That's the one thing you don't want to hurt.
You lose that flexibility of the knee. You lose that explosion of the knee. That becomes a problem.
Well, I mean,
would
I draft them?
Bear down.
I don't know if I would draft them or not. I mean, we'll have to see, because you have to see what's out there, who we sign back, who comes back, who wants to, play with us, who's willing to take a restructure deal.
No one's going to take a pay cut, but I agree. Restructure, you could probably have 3.
Might be. We just, man.
And
I don't
based
know,
off that, what do we go after? Do we go after the one big one, or are we going after 2 or 3 solid pieces? Do we go do we go for Trey Henderson, or do we go with John Franklin Myers like a linebacker and a safety?
Or do you trade for Max Crosby? You try to trade for him?
That's a good question too. Because then if you do trade for Max Crosby, then is DJ Moore up there? Do you have a first round pick if you get Max Crosby?
Yeah.
But if we get rid of DJ Moore, who's going to be the veteran in the locker room? We need a veteran receiver.
And then that's where you're going to have a problem. Every move that we make creates other problems. And that's why it's going to be really important that we have the right moves by polls.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we can't depend on Ian Cunningham anymore. It's all gonna be on polls now.
It is. And this is the excitement of the offseason, guys. We've usually all had to run to the offseason because we didn't have a great season. But now we had a great season, and now we have the excitement of the offseason to try to get to that next level. I'm excited. I can't wait for this to happen. Bear down for everybody. We have to make sure we have our priorities right, ready to go.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have a running backs coach yet?
No, we do not.
No, Stutzville's probably will.
It looks like it. It looks like it.
So no Deuce Staley?
I think that he would interview for it, but we need to figure out who's in the offensive coordinator before we bring the right running backs coach in.
Right.
True Pilgrim, we talk about Brisker. I don't know if we can pay Brisker. Brisker is going to ask for $10 to $12 million a year. A realistic contract for Brisker is 11. It's 3 years. $33 million, $11 million a year. That's a realistic thing we're looking for. And
everybody wants to Bryard and Brisker back, man.
But you can't pay him.
No, we can't.
And then what have you paid Brisker and he has another concussion?
Then you just overly screwed yourself over now.
Does that close your window?
I don't think it closes the window, but if you draft a safety though, and you resign, well, you still gotta because if Byer doesn't come back, it's one or the other at this point.
Yeah,
Byer or Brisker at this point.
Because his market is $10 million. His market value is $10 million, which is the highest of all safety, which is one of the highest.
I'm telling you, $10 to $12 million is what you're going to pay. And do you pay a safety the same you're paying these corners when you don't have a defensive end?
Is it possible one of the safeties that we have could turn? I mean, one of the corners could turn into a safety?
No.
We can always sign. There's no chance we sign CJ back, right?
No, none. Looks like none. Was it looks like.
Now, isn't Wright a safety as well? I know we signed him for 1 year, but is he maybe good enough to?
Is he coming back? That's another question.
No, his value is $17 million.
Nahshon Wright.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
No way. I'm not paying that.
No, check sports. I'm checking Sports Track right now. It's $17 million.
17 million for Nahshon Wright?
Yeah. No, it's 16.6.
Yeah.
Still.
Briskers looking for 3-year, $33 million deal. Resign Byer because you could probably get Byer for a 2-year, $8 million deal. 2-year, maybe $9 million deal. If it's 2-year, $10 million deal, that's $5 million a year. That's only a couple million for I guess your cap, right?
That's pretty good.
And then you get a young guy, and do you bring Jonathan Owens up a little bit too? Do you still look for some of the guys from Miami or something like that?
Yeah, we have to wait and see, man. That's a lot of money for safety.
And then you got to get paid. So Foster's saying 16 to 17 million based on.
Yeah,
I'm saying
the
you're looking
AAV
at 19 to $20 million.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he got a Pro Bowl season.
Mm-hmm.
He got his Pro Bowl season.
It's craziness, guys.
I think one of the needy teams. I think. So who is desperate enough to do it? To push that for that much.
I think there will be a lot of teams. A lot of teams are looking for cornerback help, and if you play a zone defense, when Nahshon Wright only has to worry about outside breaking routes, he's a beast.
He'd be perfect in the Seattle system.
You throw a slanter in a post, it's a wrap.
But you don't have to do that if you play zone.
Because you're passing him off into the linebacker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you play zone and he only has to work on outside breaking routes, he'll be a beast. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. It's been a fun talk because we're going to have to talk about this stuff after the Super Bowl. What are the first moves are going to happen? Our first domino is probably going to drop for offensive coordinator sometime this week. So we'll be talking about next Tuesday on the Panda Grizzly Show right here, same bear time, same bear channel. Can't wait to see you guys. Thank all you guys, Baron, Grant, Panda. We'll see you guys.
I'm going to say something evil, but hey.
Later.
We the Bears, monsters of the Midway. knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85. We the Bears, monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard.